And the scene opens. Most unusual area. Stefan Braunfiedler is getting closer and closer. He notices the neighborhoods of New Sarum, whether residential or commercial, are getting more run down. He starts to hear the sounds of screaming, even mothers yelling at their bratty children, the smells of garbage and sewage in the streets, the sounds of gunfire, seemingly all around him. Despite this, it's not going to deter him from his goal of exploring these festering pits of shit. As he finally nears the threshold, he takes that one final step and realizes from this point on it's going to be a lot rougher. He begins to enter the New Sarum projects. At first, not too bad. He looks behind him, looks around him, and realizes that he must be more alert. Yeah. Clears his head, focuses for a bit, opens his perceptions. He starts to hear farther off in the distance more and more sounds, more vile smells that waft closer to him. And he starts to take more to the shadows, the alleyways, outside of streetlights, despite his better judgment. As after about 4 or 5 blocks, he knows he still has much farther to go. One of the alleys he trounces down. He hears sounds off in the distance, sounds of yelling, arguing, violence or potential violence. As he gets closer and closer, he trips over a bottle, a garbage can, really doesn't pay too much mind what it is. Then the heads turn toward him. Oh, well, look at what we have here. Looks like we got us upscale intruder, I think. What are we gonna do, boys? Let's see if maybe this geezer right here has some shit on him. Maybe we can get our fix. No.
All right.
No.
From the other end of the alley, this backlit, horribly impossible to see, Mort is standing to the shadows. If nothing else, this is interesting. An easy target, and apparently his prey has already found him. So for now, she'll watch.
What you can see from the alley is man apparently in his 40s, business casual dress. He backs off a little bit. I am not looking for trouble. I am simply meeting a friend here. I mean, what do you want? Oh, look at this. A fucking foreigner. Well, shit. I say we just get him now. from behind him. You can go ahead and make a perception if you want for more
Okay.
perception alertness
Get
and difficulty.
perception.
And
Let's
I'll go
see how
ahead.
bad this is. What's the difficulty?
It's like 6. I'll go ahead and roll for the NPC. 3 successes for him.
Yeah, he beats me.
Okay. And I am going to. I'm going to have to roll 2 success. Oh, good. He actually succeeds on that roll, so he's not down. And now I will roll for his perception alertness. Ooh, 1 success. Yeah, he doesn't see shit. From behind him as he's backing off, the two individuals in front of him are getting closer and closer. Their pace quickens a little bit, and from behind him comes a crash as a empty beer bottle hits him right over the back of the head. The crashing sound alerts you to the presence you didn't see previously, as the apparent outsider to this area, not being from the projects, goes crashing to the floor, grabbing the back of his head.
All right.
Ah!
Mort is going to try to stealthily get closer to what's going on. I don't know.
Go ahead. So,
What kind of difficulty would you think?
difficulty's like 6. It's going to be like 6, so like 2 successes.
2 successes.
Roll for them. 2, and let me give at least one more roll for another one. Oh.
One guy sees me.
Yeah, they each got like 2 each, and they're the defenders, so they get you.
Mm-hmm.
Not being as quiet as she had hoped, Mort inadvertently trips over some piece of trash or something, maybe rattles a bottle, a can or something, and the figures turn toward her.
In Spanish, back the fuck off.
And who the fuck's gonna make us?
I will.
Your little fucking ass? Now, we run this fucking area of the projects.
Damien is walking by, and I'll just make his willpower roll first, and
Okay.
yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, the difficulty on that willpower roll is like 7, so. As Mort has...
my willpower is it's from for his nightmares, and it's 6.
Yeah, I know, that difficulty is 7.
For the night.
For the
For
nightmares.
the nightmare?
Yeah, that's 7.
You sure?
Yes.
I looked it up.
Wait.
4 figures are the 3 figures.
Yeah, well, it still works. There was a 7, a 10, and a 1, wasn't there? Sorry about that. yeah, it still works.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The 3 figures that jumped the man in the alley, they the one behind him kind of moves forward. They get a little bit closer to Mort, kind of like a delta, like a V to try to surround her. You notice the man actually get up, kind of dust himself off a little bit, and let me see.
At that point, the thugs here. You trying to look tough, are you, you little street bitch?
Okay. He tries not to alert them to his presence. At least that's his aim. Sorry about that. I forgot to pull something up.
It's all right.
Leave it to me to forget something. I'm just saying. Dex stealth 5. All right, good news. Yeah, trying not to alert them to the fact that he is actually getting up. He's going to attempt a stealth roll. Oh wow!
He like trips over a garbage can or something as he.
I think that's just a failure, not actually a botch, but yeah, he as he's getting up, he kind of his hands go hard onto the brick or stone of a nearby building, dilapidated as it is. At least one of them turns back, and it's like they bring that to the other's attention. Hey, I thought I fucking told you, old man, stay on the fucking ground until we're ready to take your shit. Steven kind of walks forward. Not the brightest move, but you can't accuse him of necessarily being one with the common sense at this point. Look at where he's at. He gets a little bit closer. Anybody looking intently at him can make a perception alertness. He like gets a deadlock with his eyes. He like literally just looks directly at him.
What's challenge rating for that?
I'm not trying to actually hide it, so you got it. You got it. You take away one success because of the one, and you're good.
Yeah.
I have told you, I am not looking for trouble. I simply wish to be left alone and to continue unmolested. I suggest that what you do now is run. And I am going... I am going to try something a little bit on the riskier side of shit. If I was any better prepared for this, it would be amazing. Never let it be said that I'm absolutely 100% prepared 100% of the time.
Who is?
SDs, admins, you know, the usual.
Hi guys, where are you guys at, and how many people are there right now?
Three projects.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's see. Probably gonna have like relatively low willpower. So. Fuck. 3, 4. Ooh. 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 Okay. When he looks at the one in the off to the right, who kind of turned around, the other two are like their attention is kind of split. You can tell, being from this area, like one of them is an obvious ganger, probably a drug dealer. The other two, they're not the scrawniest, they're not the gauntest, but they're definitely probably like junkies, meeting their dealer, trying to get their fix, maybe trying to cut some kind of deal. Those two, the one in the middle, the more competent one, and the other one are like splitting their attention. The other one's looking at him, and as soon as he says run, you just see the man dart off toward the like middle of the street frantically.
Which is where I am.
Thoroughly like it's like all of a sudden too. It's like they have the upper hand. All of a sudden, he just rushes off to my right, your left, and he catches you off guard. What you see, Nelson, or for anyone else?
I'm towards the street, so she's running towards me.
Yeah, is you see like a scrawny, strung out junkie. You've seen these types. No doubt, a good number of times.
Well, since I've seen him trying to mug someone, I'll just put my leg out and trip him over as he passes by. So that's brawl plus dexterity.
Yeah, brawl dexterity.
Yep.
He'll try something contested.
Wouldn't it be surprised?
Oh, actually, yes, he would. Yes, he would. Thank you. So brawl plus.
And I have 4 successes.
He goes tumbling as your foot just casually slides out in front of him, and he tumbles like 3-4 times. Narrow, like he. Oh. He is not fortunate. There's actually a passing car at the moment that he trips and rolls and hits the side of a car. It doesn't like break the stride of the vehicle, but he's apparently unconscious at this point. The other 2 individuals, not knowing what to make of this, are looking at both of you. Hey, what the fuck's going on here?
Get out of here.
And Damien picks up the other guy and goes, and you might want to pick up your shitty little friend with you.
You walk down the alleyway? Or run?
Yeah.
Walk. Seeing this, hearing you say that and seeing another individual come around, let me see if they've actually, like, seen you, because out of character, I know that you, both of you, reside around here. Nope. Like, hey, Saint, fair fucking odds. They start backing off a little bit, more towards the man who just, like, seemingly made one of their friggin' junkie friends frickin' run, more towards him. Steven sidesteps well in advance to keep them out of their distance.
So, guys, what is going on right now?
Right now, if you are at all venturing through the projects, there was an altercation. Middle-aged man, casual business dress, not something common for a rundown area like this. Just got apparently mugged, and in the middle of the apparent mugging robbery, was distracted.
Cool. So,
One of them fell unconscious.
has there been a lot of noise of people been shouting?
There has been shouting. How far off are you? Are you using Um, any kind of, do you have any kind of like hearing merit, shit like that?
Oh no, I'm just a random punk.
Then again, it's the project. There's
Yeah.
always yelling.
As
Oh,
people
okay.
as people are yelling, there is actually a group of 3 people that turns around the corner. One is holding a gun, pointing at Damien, and screaming, "Everyone, get the fuck down on the floor! This is mugging!" And anyone moves, they get shot.
Mort is quite literally looking up at you like, we're already taking care of one. Come on.
Everyone,
Yeah.
get the fuck down on the floor and don't move. Anyone moves, I shoot this fucking guy in the head, and it points it at Damien.
Damien puts his hands up at first, and he'll slowly
How,
get down on the floor, or puts his knees on the floor. He'll get down on knees.
Would there be a recognize? Mort's got influence 1 street. Would your guys recognize her?
I guess I'm actually going to roll 1, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
roll
one.
roll a single die, like difficulty, what, 6 or 7? You'd be the judge.
Yeah, I'll just do it as a 7. These are random punks, nothing big. And sorry, that was a 5.
Yep.
So they don't recognize you. He's waving a pistol around, telling everyone to get down on the ground, or he's going to shoot someone.
I think maybe we can come to some kind of agreement.
Shut the fuck up! Get down on the ground, or I fucking pop this motherfucker! And he points at Damien.
Are you looking at the guy who just? No, you're not.
He's behind me, right?
Yeah, he's behind you. He's pointing. You know, looking down at you as you fall to the ground, and you're holding your hands up. And
no, I don't mean Damien. I mean.
Oh no, he's not looking at you.
He's not looking at me?
He's looking at Damien.
Mort looks around at the other 2 punks that were still there, the crackhead and the drug dealer. What are they doing?
They're getting down on the ground, I guess. This guy has a gun.
By the time this random punk comes around, they've actually gotten slightly out of sight. Like they're fucking just hightailing it. They know what's about fucking ready to go down. They're scared out of their fucking mind. Fine, but I will comply. And Steven.
Everyone throw their fucking wallets and everything else of value in a pile.
Mort's gonna try to use obfuscate too to like vanish from his sight.
That is let's make a scene.
Like doing up her hands and like kind of stepping back into a shadow.
Did you get obfuscate 1 or 2?
2.
Cool. I'm just gonna make a roll. You know, just 2 dice, and if there are 2 other guys with them, so if they're pacing and looking at you or something like that.
Okay. What would that be? Stealth and obfuscate?
It's a dex and stealth.
Yeah.
Dex and stealth. And
the only way that because it's supernatural, the only way it can be opposed is with perception awareness.
What kind of?
Unless he or she is looking directly at you, at which point you cannot.
Oh yeah. That's true. That's true.
And both actually have you within their line of sight.
Okay, so no, I don't. Okay.
So, yeah, and I think the difficulty, I don't think it's actually standard. I think it's like 7 or something like this. Especially,
yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, she gets down and she's doing this.
You see, Anakin points to the middle of the street. Everyone, wallets, watches, everything of value, mobile phones, motherfuckers, MP3 players. In a pile.
Think I carry that shit out here, you dumbass?
And he kind of points the gun at you, and you just fucking do it. And he points the gun.
I don't have any.
How far is he behind me? Is he like a good distance, or is he just behind me?
He's about 10, 15 meters.
Oh, okay, so he's not.
10, 15 meters.
Yeah, not too bad. Let's see.
The other guys are kind of looking figuratively as this guy seems to be... The guy holding the gun is actually the one who is in charge, it seems. But the other guys are kind of looking around, kind of, you know, being kind of darty.
Okay, yeah, like a lookout, like
Yeah.
a lookout man. You see the individual who spoke kind of starting to check his pockets, patting his wallet. Seemingly can't quite remember where the hell he kept things. I'm actually going to try a dex and subterfuge.
Are you people getting down on the ground and, you know, face down?
I'm down on the ground. Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Mort's just on the knees. She's not going
Yeah.
fully down. She's not that stupid. She's streetwise. She knows she'll get killed that way. Killed.
You see him like randomly go into one and throw something out in front of him about like 5-10 feet.
Cool.
Like a couple wadded bills.
And he mentions to Damien, you can't really see him, he's behind you, but you know, he goes, hey, you pretty boy, throw your fucking shit on the ground as well, and get down. Everyone get fucking down. You over there with the fucking hood, get the fuck down on the ground and face the fucking dirt.
Damon goes, pretty boy. Yeah, sorry to tell you, mate, I don't roll that way. And he puts his hands on the ground, but he doesn't go fully down.
I will give you to the count of motherfucking 3 before I shoot you in the leg. Do you understand me, cocksucker? He goes, 1!
Mort starts to go down.
Yeah,
Like,
Damon goes down.
The head is like she's keeping eye contact with these guys because she wants to know what the fuck they're doing.
And Damien keeps eye contact with Mort to see if she has a reaction, he'll make something.
Yep.
See if I can actually. I'm gonna see if I can keep eye contact like without him noticing. Hopefully, oh, some bitch. Yeah. Okay. I do manage to see what he's doing as he or what the leader's doing as he's doing it.
If you're looking at the leader, he's, you know, looking at Damien, like, holding the gun, not, you know, pointed towards Damien's kneecap or something like that. And everyone throw their fucking stuff in a pile. Hey, yo, tree dog, get this shit. And, you know, one of the lookouts kind of runs into the middle. And, you know, begins to scramble whatever you are throwing in there.
I gave you what I have. That's it. You just take it and you can go, please.
Do other people like... the cops aren't going to arrive in the projects.
Yeah, they're not coming to the projects.
No.
No, it wasn't a project.
Are you other people like throwing your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
She like takes out some like pens, some paper clips. She's got like nothing in her pocket. Just throws it out. Told you, I haven't got shit.
Damon hasn't got anything. He's on his break from work, so he didn't take his wallet and just shows his empty pockets.
Okay, cool. Do you have any watches? They can see your hands, so...
No, Damon doesn't have a watch. And if he did, he wouldn't wear it around the project.
Yeah.
When he notices him like his gaze going on to his wristwatch, he takes it off and here throws it about where he threw the like wadded bills.
Your shoes as well. Shoes in the middle of the fucking ground. Take off your fucking shoes.
Oh, fuck that shit. No, man. You basically notice that Mort's are like crappy ass shoes. She's here. Her shoes are about the same quality as theirs are.
Yeah, he's not going to take your shoes. He kind of goes, not yours.
You hear, so if anyone understands Spanish, you're gonna hear them mumbling. It's like, why the really? I'm fucking broke.
No, I don't understand what you're saying.
Nope.
I'm going to attempt a fuck. It's probably probably more like a charisma expression type of role to try to like convince him to like either like draw his attention as I'm looking up at him a little bit, or you know, and try to convince him to just take the shit and go.
Yeah, sure. One of the lookouts is, you know, scrambling for the things you throw out, whatever they may be, like pens and stuff like that. Also. And just make a charisma, you know, empathy roll, I guess. Kind of get him to sympathize with you.
Oh, nice. Look. They have given you everything of valuable. Just be reasonable and take what you. By the way, is this which one is it? Is it one of his lackeys?
Yeah, it's one of his lackeys.
Okay. Just take what we threw at you, and just go. By the way, 3 successes.
Yeah.
I'm sure that lackey is
Yeah.
probably making eye contact.
Yeah. He turns to his boss and, you know, kind of goes, "Hey, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. We got our shit. Let's go." And they kind of, you know, pants about, run off into the shadows. And that's it for me.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, Mort slowly gets up.
Yeah, Damien will
And from a
gets up.
pocket you guys can't see, pulls out her fucking cell phone.
Same here.
Fucking A.
Fuck.
Does your guy, like, breathe, have blush of health or anything?
Mine?
At the
Either.
moment, no. If it wasn't so dark, because he's kind of like he's in the shadows a little bit. Because I mean, this is a fucking alleyway, so there's no streetlights. If he wasn't in that shadow, they would have like seen how pale he is. He's not he's not unfed pale, but he is pale.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a perception check to see if Mort notices. You know, I'm pretty sure.
It's obvious. It's obvious. If you know what to look for, it's obvious.
Yeah.
Hey.
Damien doesn't look so pale because I do have 8 blood pool right now, so.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look completely human. But he just looks a little paler than most people.
Yeah, but I think I got enough to figure that
I
out.
look pale like I could stand to feed a little bit. That you're not going to try to
No, there's no point in it.
Oh. Well, then,
She raises the glasses a bit. You're gonna be able to see the skin with like the boils and the stuff. I'm pretty sure we're from the same social clubs.
it's been.
Oh yes, the night people.
It's been a while since I have encountered one of yours.
Yeah.
I am familiar. I thank you for the
Attempts.
assistance. I got lucky that one of them, before the mugging, ran off. Apparently, he must have wisened up.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you're fine, mate.
She looks over at you, is like, why the hell would you be here, like, dressed like that? You're practically asking to get robbed.
Oh, he's just wearing a shirt. He's just wearing a t-shirt. He's not wearing any dress.
He's looking at the freaking guy in the suit, man.
Oh, sorry.
business casual.
Business casual. You were a freaking walking
yeah.
target.
Yeah. Well,
There's...
I
Yep.
figured I would run into some trouble, so I left my pockets seemingly empty.
Mm.
You
You
would
could
be
just-
surprised how breast pockets will serve you. All they got was an inexpensive wristwatch and $40.
Still made their day.
It's fine. They obviously needed it more than me, and I was not at a huge loss. I'm curiosity
Anyway-
got the better of me. I have heard of some impressive sights more in the central area of this part of the city, and I had to assess the situation. Maybe see if some of my hopefully gain future influences would help me derive some inroads.
Well, if you're talking about that, I have a feeling you're talking about Mary.
Yes. Not an unusual sight, but I had to see what it was that makes this particular one special.
She looks around for like the signs. Well, not the signs, but you know, the back alleys. Well, you got pretty damn far dressed for that like that.
If you're gonna go out in these parts dressed like that, just wear a hoodie over it, man.
Hoodie? What is this?
Something.
you know-
I'll go.
Yeah, no, like a jumper with a hood, so you don't look like you wanna get mugged.
I will have to invest in some more. How is it you say? Is streetwise apparel?
Yeah.
Would help if you're going to spend time around here. Since we all seem to be part of the same group, how about some introductions while we walk towards Mary's? I know some safer back roads than this.
I will definitely take note of these. It's good to actually have a tour guide of sorts.
All right. I imagine for safer routes, it's going to be streetwise and.
Streetwise and wits.
Okay.
Streetwise and wits should be standard difficulty.
I don't know what standard difficulty is, so.
6.
Just ignore the 7. You got 2 successes. Probably not the cleanest recollection. But I mean, you don't take too many wrong turns, and if you do, you realize it.
All right. So going through
Oh,
the back,
we're in a car?
walking.
No, walking. Oh, okay, sorry. I don't know why I thought that.
Stefan Braunfiedler, actually. I generally frequent the uptown, downtown area of Snuserum.
Damon says, well, let's not walk too far. I was just on my break from work, which is just there, and he points to the other side of the street, and you see the Aphrodite.
Well, we're going towards Mary's. You wouldn't happen to be Damien, would you?
And guys, it looks like the news travels fast with your brethren.
we try to keep somewhat informed. We frequent this area, and knowing who's around and who's less likely to jump us is not a bad idea. But a pleasure to meet you.
What? No one's talked to me about you. What's your name?
My name is Mort. She takes out a business card from one of the other pockets that she didn't throw shit from, and basically hands you a business card, Mort's computer repair, with a phone number on it.
I look at what you hand to him.
Okay, give me a second.
Catch sight of it.
Do you want one as well? She holds out the card.
Sure. Always good to meet professional computer
Repair.
I may have to keep that in mind if I ever need lessons or hardware, or lessons or some kind of machine.
Mm-hmm. All right. I assume Mort and... Sorry, I can't read with these on. I can't. I assume we're going to start moving towards Mary.
Mm-hmm.
As she goes, Mort's going to basically... It has been a pleasure, but I apparently have to be a tour guide now.
I guess have fun and make sure he's safe.
All right. Give me a second.
So, Mort, and you said your name was...
Well, he seems to be going back to the club.
Oh, yep. Damon. Well, he's as long as you don't walk away, he'll stay here for a moment.
Mort's willing to wait.
Well, it was good to meet you, Stefan. That's my name.
Well, you heard my name, Damien.
Maybe we will see each other again in under better circumstances.
Yeah. And looks at you and goes, what family should I say? What family are you from?
A multi-talented one.
Quite a few.
Yes, guys. We're most of our families are, well, multi-talented.
Some more than others. Suffice to say, if you keep your ear to the grindstone, you will learn much more, and of your own merits. But I will not hold you up any further. I must be continuing. There's too much to see in this dilapidated environment. Too much to learn.
Okay. Guys, well, I'll let you go and well, be a little tourist around here. And he laughs and goes, I need to get back to work. And he starts moving towards the club.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. Start moving through the alleyways. I'm going to assume we're going to do a bit of a time skip because I don't think we can do the entire conversation until we get within the... Okay, you go.
While obviously I'm aside from passing the club a little bit, I kind of put a finger in one of my ears and kind of wince a little bit until we pass the club. I'm actually moving through this dark alleyway a lot better than you might suspect. But while walking, I'll make idle conversation.
Yeah, Mort would return that. until we get about a block around Mary. You're going to notice that a small locket comes out. She's like pulling it out. She's like running her thumb over it. And then she like puts it back in. All right. She points down like a little alleyway. She's right there. You should be pretty safe in this area. Most people don't like to do any hits around Mary.
What,
Her goggles are still down. It's just I can't see.
what can you tell me of the clubs that are, that the other individual talked towards?
That one? I haven't quite been in it. I know it's a popular hangout for certain families, but other than that, it's on the edge of the projects, so...
And yours is unmistakable. This condition.
Yes, with our condition. We're a little obvious. We don't cover up.
What, if one wanted to, improve certain areas of these projects, how would it be received by the locals?
Depends on where you're trying to improve, local gangs, and what you're trying to do.
Interesting.
There are a lot of gangs around here, all with their own affiliations. It's a complicated web.
Any particular, I assume, names?
Depends on what section of the projects you want to start in. Mort knows this. I have not been told anything yet, so...
Yeah. Okay, I understand that. Stephen, from the alleyway, he kind of moves a little bit closer, and he takes in the sight of the statue, and he's in awe for a moment. Quite impressed. After a minute or so, he looks back at you, and he asks, stepping a little bit closer, of course, and keeping his voice moderated, you wouldn't know where I could get a bite. It does not have to be it does not have to be human. I'm accustomed to anything in survival.
If you're looking for a decent quality, I would suggest hanging out at the Emerald Scorpion downtown.
That is very frequent, but in this area, you wouldn't know if the local wildlife is animals.
Yep.
Is suitable, would you?
I'm gonna be honest, you can probably find some rats or some cats around here. But I would not call it the highest quality.
It's not important at this moment, as you noticed from my pallor. And he kind of looks around a bit. Oh, some bitch. Yeah. Good thing he's got a good fucking perception. 1, 2. Oh god, probably versus 1, 3. He kind of looks around. He walks maybe 10, 15 feet this way, 10, 15 feet behind. And he seems to spot something. You can make a perception alertness if you want. Back in that area. and tries to move closer.
2.
Oh yeah.
What's he going for?
You see an alley cat.
Mort just kind of leans against a wall. She doesn't care about the cat.
Wow. He tries to, move quietly, kind of lowers, sticking to shadows. Not something you would expect somebody dressed like this to actually even attempt, but it's not horrible. But he tries to get closer, and the cat hears his foot crunch on some dirt or some debris, and the cat runs off. Damn it! Oh well, I will have to try. Well, I was actually looking for more than just this. This was just, had to see it. Curiosity. And it is good to know it is a safe zone. What I was really looking for was potential contexts of information. I am aware that nothing is free. But I may be interested in pursuing some kind of inroads into an area like this, possibly for some kind of influence.
Understandable. Again, I can't tell you who you'd want to talk to right now unless I had more specifics about the area you want to gain influence with. Poll.
If you... and he kind of reaches into into the opposite breast pocket, pulls out a pen and a piece of paper. If you hear anything, feel free to give me a call. Name and phone number on that.
All right. I should probably help you get out of here. Chinatown is the closest, and it'll get you closer to better feeding ground from here.
All right. I have seen quite enough for one part of my evening.
If you like the statue so much, you might want to check out the churches in the old district. I hear there's a very nice one down there.
The historic.
Yes, City Hall, the churches, the Opera House.
I seem to recall that on a previous night I seen a church in the historic district, Saint Christina's, I believe.
Yes, that is there.
With that, Mort and Stefan walk toward, take the shortest route possible through alleyways. If you look back at Steven, he seems to be taking note as best as he can, here and there. And you see him kind of occasionally duck into side alleyways where he sees them, or little nooks and crannies. After a little bit, he manages to catch a cat or two, and
yeah, Mort's generally looking away as he feeds.
Trying to stick to shadows, trying not to make sure that he's not being seen, and trying not to make a mess of himself while doing it. When he completely drains the husk, he literally tosses it in a garbage can wherever he finds it and covers it. Not too long after, you reach the edge of the projects, leading towards the more civilized parts of New Sarum, and at that point, part ways,
Mm-hmm.
and scene will end.